Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Video Gaming. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with more Starfield.
Woo!
As Ember, where we are delivering devils.
Yeah.
We'll just show on map.
You have to meet Hadrian again. Even for the first time, I guess.
We just got outside of whatever the facility. We're just kind of fast traveling because I don't want to deal with the Mars. Yeah. Who wants to walk around on Mars?
I mean, we do need to explore it at some point. Well.
Oh, dude is actually with us, yeah. Okay.
Off we go.
Cydonia.
We found the stuff so that way they can bring new jobs.
Yeah, we did that. We got the stuff, we got new jobs. And then once we've cleared the debt, now we're coming back with the guy who's been in hiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we convinced him, hey, this might be bad.
Yeah.
Crime's at an all-time low around Cydonia. Let's keep it that way.
Funky hat.
Yeah, I was like, what are you wearing, citizen?
Is Mars everything you hoped and more?
Well, your hat's everything I hoped and more. Give me your hat. Can we kill him and steal it? She has one too.
Still startles me every time.
Have they been walking around with those hats all along and we've just not noticed?
Maybe.
Have we just been that oblivious to the state of fashion on Mars?
We might have been.
It's light years ahead of us.
So ahead of us. Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're
Sarah.
not questioning yourself anymore, Major.
Sarah has
Our
no
failure showed
tact.
in your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here.
You like tapping her foot like she's
Let's
so tired
talk
of
somewhere more
this.
private. Lou said we could use the back.
They mean you, Sarah.
Yeah, you're the problem, Sarah. Yeah, you stay out there. No one wants to talk to you. Can we talk to you, Hadrian, though? Or steal a thing? We tried stealing.
Oh, I just wanted to know what it was.
Oh, okay.
If it's not a magazine.
We only want magazines. Click on Hadrian.
You gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
go. Probably though. There's some. Okay, it's just those ones. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. Think you owe me an explanation?
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare.
Right.
A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Still doesn't explain what this Terrormorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War.
Okay.
Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to help us?
I mean, I hope they will. But accessing the archives, it's not 100% up to them. They'll also need the consent of the other signatories of the Colony War Armistice, the Freestar Collective and House Varun, in order to unlock it.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So, it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, okay. I think it's that one. Can you show me the bottom one more time? I think it's that one though. Yeah, top one. Okay, then let's go talk to this cabinet.
Alright. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck.
Okay.
You two are gonna need it.
Yeah. So it looks like we finished that one.
Like 5,000
You should
credits.
give that recipe a whirl. Percival's research tends to be pretty sound. And probably less than a
Can we
10%
look at
chance
our
you'll get one.
missions? We're likely just going to continue this one anyways. But
Sure.
I want to.
So we're now into Eyewitness.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our other one that we got from the UC Vanguard. Or, yeah, from the Vanguard, if we didn't continue on with the new thing.
This is a Crimson Fleet quest.
Right, we would be fighting the Crimson Fleet. Or talking to the Crimson Fleet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, it might be dealing with them, yeah.
Yeah, it's got something to do with Crimson Fleet. We'll want to do it at some point, obviously. Okay. I don't know if there's...
Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff to do.
We do. And we finished that one. I just didn't know if we wanted to continue on with that story or...
Definitely at some point, and probably not in too long.
Right. We just have been doing a lot of that story, and I didn't know if you wanted to jump ships for a little bit.
Yeah, deal. Yeah, this literally changing planets feels like a good point that if we wanted to
Wander off for a
Only
bit.
a qualified supervisor may change my directives.
I wasn't trying to change your directives, robot.
I'm just wandering about because I'm.
Looking for magazines.
That would not be upset if I found one, but we're just kind of observing like how big this area down here is.
It's huge. Oh yeah, Mars gravity. Ooh.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Wait. Unlock. What do you break into?
I mean, the person's right there. We'd get caught.
Fine.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised.
But it might mean that there's like quests at some point that involve that.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want to do?
Detonation occurs.
You just haven't done jump around.
I'm looking around because we came down here when we first visited Mars, but we did not go around like the outside and actually look at things.
Okay.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Yeah, join us. We've been warned.
Don't want to catch yourself with a loose grip on your equipment when one of those particle detonations goes off.
Mining detonations occur frequently. Is there a whole nother citizen? Nobody.
Did it literally say nobody?
No, it just doesn't have.
Even citizen on it?
Yeah, it doesn't even say citizen.
Weird.
Oh, I don't actually like the company. I just like the logo. It really is a sharp logo.
It's all stealing.
I want one of their hats. Maybe a jacket. Oh, and some stock.
They were talking about hats. I was like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get songs stuck in your head? Sometimes I have to make up my own songs just to get rid of them. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Oh. Can't argue with that logic. Sure, we can talk. I'm a member.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Are there lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Sure, I'd love to. Just tell me where to put them.
You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the space frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
All citizens are welcome and encouraged to make use of the Cydonia community center mid-level for activities of all sorts. Seek a community center representative to plan your event.
Oh, this is her room. We don't want to put one in her room.
Lots about Renee. Okay.
Okay, ready? Vacation. Today I asked my mom if we could go visit another planet sometime soon, but she said we couldn't because she and Dad have to work. They always have to work, and it sucks.
Yes, it does.
I really want to go somewhere else because Cydonia is so boring sometimes. I like playing with Taye, but there's nowhere to go. It's always here or his place, and there's nowhere to run around and play. They always say we can't run around the plaza because we could fall off the side, but we don't even go near the sides. Boo. Gross. Dad tried to make dinner earlier, but he tried using his this new protein, and it was not good. Mom was able to fix it, but only a little bit. It still wasn't very good, and I asked both Mom and Dad to not make it again. Taye's mom. This morning I went to play with Taye, but he said he couldn't play because his mom was feeling really sad. So he wanted to spend time with her. I wish I could do something to help her. I tried to make her a funny drawing, and she said she liked it, and it made her smile, but then she was still sad the next day. I don't know what to do, because not only do I want to play with Taye, it makes me sad when someone else is sad.
Aww.
Space Frog! So I thought about another idea for Space Frog. One day, the people of a small town on a new planet start getting sick, and no one knows why. But then, Space Frog comes down to visit and notices all the sick people. He asks them what's going on, and they tell him that they're all getting sick for some reason. So Space Frog goes to investigate. He finds out that someone has poisoned the well. I'm not sure who yet. I might need to make up a bad guy. Space Frog doesn't really have any enemies because he doesn't really fight anyone. But maybe this time he could have one? And then he can solve it by talking to them. Pictures! People are feeling mopey again. I think it's time to put up more pictures to make people happy. But Mom says I can't go out unless she and Dad are home. But they're always working. And when they're not, it's like it's always time for something else, like dinner or homework or whatever. I came up with a new drawing of Space Frog that I think people will really like too. I don't know what to do. We're going to put up those pictures.
Yeah.
I really like Renee. Alright, let's go put up pictures. Picture time, picture time. Space Frog from outer space. There's only 6 of them. Alright. Let's go. Ooh, there's little dots that we can go to. Do you see them?
Yeah. No, I did not have, like, an illusion that it was going to be just put them anywhere.
Condominiums? Huh. If you ask me,
Is this
I find them to
Taye?
be
Yeah,
rather
that's what I was hoping we'd find.
Hey, who are you?
I remember. Just visiting Cydonia.
Nice to meet you. I hope you like it more than I do here. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and Taye, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
You seem concerned about something. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people. So, I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her would help. I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right? Later, then.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this article.
I should consider myself lucky I don't need to work. But some days, I kill to go back to banking. Or anything related to my field of study. Ugh. Don't tell me my son Tai invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he?
Another stranger.
That boy means well. But he's gonna drive me crazy someday.
Oh. I so wanna lie. No. I met him. He said you're having a rough time.
Gotta hand it to him. He's got his ways of looking out for me. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since.
Tai sounds like a good kid. You're raising him well.
He is. I'm doing my best. Thanks for stopping by to chat.
It is now safe to
This could ask by her husband too if you want to try, but I felt like that was...
No, that boy means well. My son means well. My husband...
What happened to your husband?
He died in a mining accident a few years ago. It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do.
Why don't you leave Cydonia?
When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Tae turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
She doesn't work, we know that. How does your son cope with all of this?
Tae is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life.
It's 20,000 credits. Is that what I'm reading?
Yep. It's 20,000 credits, which may let them move away and may let Renee be alone and have no other friend. I'm like...
Yeah. I think you're doing all you can. I'm sure Tai appreciates it.
I know he does. I just wish I could do more for him.
I know.
Thanks for the chat.
I don't want to leave Renee on her own.
Growing up in Cydonia, you gotta be tough.
The city of Cydonia recommends checking your filtration
She's sad too.
for old, faulty, or
You know?
improper filters. Martian dust is a leading cause of respiratory illness. Remember, keep it breathing so you don't get wheezy.
circle so we can put up some posters?
Yeah, although this led me back to the main area, which makes me wonder, like, is it actually...
It's like right behind you.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars? Ridiculous, huh? Doesn't look anything like one.
Here. It's like we just gotta start getting rid of some of them, because all the ones that lead to doors then aren't actually close to what they're leading to.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Sadly, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Yeah, right up here, but... They're different.
They're cute. This is fun.
Gotten rid of a couple of them.
Back up to where we were.
Yep. It's like, is this going to be residential? So we want to not go into residential. Because residential is going to be a whole different side of things. Let's go over to this bar.
You can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
Good spot for space frog.
In the bathroom.
I've been pondering a career change, to be honest.
This is where
Don't you think now would be the right time?
We've not done anything like that.
No, we did a thing that we failed with it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
I don't remember if it was or not. Okay, and it looks like 2 of them are in residential, but now at least we're not being pointed to all sorts of doors. And I mean... Okay, so I associate this graffiti now, based on the thing on that sidewall, with Crimson Fleet.
Yeah.
A sober Cydonia is
There's always some Crimson Fleet here.
While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you. Please always drink responsibly.
There's some funky hats in that crew.
Really sad-looking citizen.
Mars isn't for everybody.
What a long day.
But mostly just citizens around here.
Yeah, no one with
New to
names.
Cydonia? Hope you like
This
sand.
is a name.
Horus is good people. But I prefer Joy's line of thinking. We gotta find our own way.
What brings you to the community center?
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit. See ya.
Well, that seems to be all.
All are welcome here, enlightened or not.
We may be back.
We can return to Renee.
Yeah.
How? I sure am glad you're helping me.
Hi, Renee. I finished posting the drawings all around Cydonia for you.
Hi. Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good.
Anything to help bring a smile to people's faces.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Aww, 12 credits.
Aww.
And I can now build Space Frog posters.
Nice.
Mission updated eyewitness?
That was the one thing that we needed to do.
Is it just mission updated eyewitness because it's now back
Changing
to being
over to
it became the main?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. But hey, so we had fun with Space Frog. Yeah, cool. We'll explore more next time.
Definitely.
Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye.